Welcome to the Aish Ventures, where stories come alive. Today's adventure is called Marie Curie, the woman who glowed with curiosity. In a small house in Warsaw, Poland, a young girl named Maria Sklodowska loved to read more than anything. While other children played outside, Maria sat by the window with a book open on her lap, whispering, "I want to learn everything there is to know about the world." But life in Poland wasn't easy. The country was under Russian rule, and girls were not allowed to study science the way boys were. Still, Maria didn't give up. She studied secretly at night, reading her father's physics books by candlelight. When she grew older, Maria joined a secret underground school called the Flying University, where brave teachers taught forbidden subjects. "One day, I'll become a real scientist." To follow that dream, Maria saved money for years, tutoring children. Finally, she boarded a train to Paris, changing her name to Marie. The city was cold and loud, and she barely spoke French. But she rented a tiny attic room near the Sorbonne University and studied through the night. Sometimes she was so hungry that she fainted in class, but she never missed a lecture. "Knowledge keeps me warm," she said. One afternoon, she met a thoughtful man named Marie Curie, a physics professor who loved crystals and magnetism. They talked for hours about science and soon about life. Marie said softly, "I want to find something no one has ever seen." Pierre smiled, "Then let's find it together." They married and worked side by side in a small, damp shed, their first laboratory. It was so cold that ink froze in the bottles, but their ideas burned bright. The Curies studied mysterious rays that came from inside atoms. Marie believed there was something deeper hidden in the heart of matter. She tested thousands of rocks, measuring faint glows in the dark. Day after day, they stirred heavy pots of pitchblende, a dark mineral, crushing, boiling, filtering, and measuring. Their hands blistered, their clothes were covered with dust, but they never gave up. Finally, after 4 long years, Marie isolated a tiny glowing speck, a new element. She named it polonium after her beloved Poland. Soon after, another glow appeared, stronger and bluer. That was radium. Marie wrote, "Radium itself is beautiful, glowing with an inner light. It seems alive." In 1903, the Royal Swedish Academy awarded the Nobel Prize in Physics to Marie and Pierre Curie and Henri Becquerel. Marie became the first woman ever to win a Nobel Prize. But fame didn't change her. "I am not interested in fame. I am interested in truth," she told reporters. In 1906, Pierre was killed in a tragic street accident. Marie was heartbroken, but soon returned to the lab, whispering, "Pierre would want me to continue." She became the first female professor at the Sorbonne, and her students adored her. In 1911, she won her second Nobel Prize, this time in chemistry, for discovering radium and polonium. She remains the only person in history to win Nobel Prizes in 2 different sciences. When World War I began, Marie converted cars into mobile X-ray units to help wounded soldiers. Doctors called her cars "Little Curies." She drove them herself across battlefields. After the war, she built the Radium Institute in Paris to train new scientists, including many women. Years of radiation exposure made her weak, but she never complained. She told her daughter Irene, "Our work is for humanity, not for ourselves." Marie Curie passed away in 1934, still believing in the beauty of science. Her notebooks, kept in lead boxes, still glow faintly today, a symbol of her courage and curiosity. Her name now shines in hospitals, research centers, and classrooms around the world. She proved that curiosity has no gender and that the brightest lights are born in the darkest labs. Be curious, be patient, be brave, and someday your light will shine like Marie Curie's. Did this story spark an idea for you? We'd love to hear it. Send us the name and details of a character or any creative ideas you have for our next adventure. Your imagination could be a part of our next story. Email thetheaishventures@gmail.com and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any adventure in future.